Let's paint a beginner-friendly watercolor doodle wreath. Welcome friends, I'm Smitha. I have my paper, sketchbook and paints ready. I'll link all of the supplies in the description box. What you want to do is just wet the cake and pick up some color. Paint simple flower shapes, but you always want to add leaves. The leaves just make it look more believable. While the paint is still wet, you want to drop in another shade of color on it, either a blue or a darker green. Then we're going to go to the opposite side while this side dries and add another flower shape. This is a time lapse, I'm not painting this fast, so you can feel free to pause this video and paint along with me. I like to reach for all of the colors in the palette, so I'm adding a small blue flower here, and next I'm adding tiny little dots to fill in the spaces around it. Now my leaves are just basic oval shapes like a teardrop, and I like to add greens that are a little different each time. So once you'll see a darker green, sometimes you'll see a lighter green. Just by varying the greens, you add more drama to your wreath. Now I'm adding another flower, but you'll see this flower isn't complete, and the leaves, again, they're a different shape. These small details add a lot of interest to your illustration. I'm adding a purple flower now. You don't have to add all the colors if you don't want it. You can just choose one or two colors and make this a monochrome illustration as well. My flowers are always super simple, just 5 lines to denote 5 petals. This is why I call these flower doodles. They're watercolor doodles. They're not floral illustrations. There's no detail. It's just having fun with color and creating something that makes you smile. I like to add quite a bit of water to my paintbrush. This way the paint that we add to the paper, it gets a little lighter as it dries and always gives you great results because you want that watercolor effect. Make sure you're using a heavy watercolor paper because otherwise all of the layers of color you're adding, the paper might buckle with it. I'm just dropping in some more color now, and you'll see I'm not trying to add precise shapes. I don't need a circle to be precise or a square to be precise. I'm just dropping in color and letting it settle the way it wants to settle on the paper. This will dry beautifully and give a nice interesting effect. To finish off my illustration, I am adding a monogram in the center, S to stand for Smitha, and I'm using my paintbrush itself to kind of do a calligraphy. It's a brush calligraphy, and you can go in and drop more color or mix colors on there if you want to as well. So let me know in the comments below what you think of this simple tutorial, friends. It is super easy, beginner friendly, and anyone can literally paint this. If you do paint this, make sure to share it with me on social media @Smitha. I'd love to see what you create. Till I see you all again, happy painting!